Whoa.
Oh, dude. What do you think of burping, by the way? Because you don't burp. I don't burp. I think it's vile. I really do.
Whoa.
I really don't like it.
I just had a good one there, and I just had to let it out.
Do you like burping? In general?
No, I'm not generally like a burper or a farter. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's a bit? I come out with this stuff a lot, and I really don't mean offense by it or whatever. Do you think it's like a very American thing though? Like, because I see it all the time, especially on YouTube. People are like, farts and burps and stuff, and I just like, I don't think I'm better than the humor or whatever. It's just not shocking enough to me to be funny, and it hasn't been since I was like 8 or whatever. So I just don't care about it. But people find it hilarious, and I don't get it.
Yeah, I would think it's a certain type of an American thing. A lot of people they tend to say, "Oh, it's an American thing. Like everyone does it." Like, no, not every black person is a gangster over here. Not every white person
you escalated
is not every white person. No, when they say American, they kind of generalize everybody into this one little label, and it's not true.
No, but I feel like the burping and farting culture came from there, though. In general. Yeah. Maybe that's a bit snobby of me to say, oh, nobody knew
Well, it probably has, to be honest. I mean, who else does that? Who else? No one. You don't see that type of humor on the BBC shows or anything like that. Like, that's funny.
I remember when I was a little kid, it was very funny to fart and burp and stuff at school, and you were the class clown. And, it was amazing. And then there was, like, a little period where you, like, early high school or whatever, where all of a sudden it wasn't funny at all and you were a complete loser if you ever did stuff like that, and everyone was desperately trying to be as adult as possible. This is the kind of time where everyone says that Pokemon's not cool, that kind of stuff, right? And everyone's desperately trying to look, the bee's knees. And then I remember there was a very specific moment later on, like right at the end of high school, my sixth form college times, where all of a sudden it was hilarious again, and everyone was just doing their own thing, and then you sort of realize at that point what kind of person you are, whether you actually find this stuff funny or not.
Right.
I guess I was a bit of a stick in the mud, and you'll never catch me burping. I think there's one video where I ever burped on the video, and it like just snuck out. Otherwise, I'd edit it. How does it even sneak out? That's the thing. People are like, oh, no one just snuck out. And it's like this earth-shaking, rattling, thunderous burp. It's like, yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do the intro?
We got Austin Powers to thank for a lot of those jokes. All right. Well, have you seen Austin Powers?
Yeah, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Oh, okay.
And they do every single show. I actually saw a quote from who's the new James Bond? Daniel Craig, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, good. Yeah, he was like, look, the reason you see, because the new James Bond's coming out, right? Spectre or whatever. He had a quote where he said, the reason why you don't see any serious James Bond movies anymore, you can blame it entirely on Austin Powers, because it took all those campy, ooh, pew pew poo kind of gadgets and lighthearted plots about evil villains and laser beams and stuff. It took all that stuff and tore it apart. And so now, like, they have to be super serious, and it has to be, proper gangs, and it has to be about oil and all these kinds of ridiculous things. So we're never going to get a cool James Bond movie again.
Well, where it's just outrageous action.
Yeah, exactly. And, goofy 70s soundtracks and stuff. What kind of James Bond movies do you prefer? Do you prefer the old campy ones, or do you prefer the new ones?
Oh, man. I don't know. I think I like them both, really. I mean...
Nah, that's the wrong answer. You're not supposed to like the new ones.
The new ones are fine. What do you mean? The new ones are good.
I get it, yeah. They
you don't like the new ones at all?
No, not
Casino
really.
Royale and all those? I thought those were pretty good.
They're okay, but they're like... Don't you think they're like the most generic action kind of spy movie you can get?
True.
Don't you think? Like, they are like the greyest of grey movies to me. And they're only exceptional because they're part of an exceptional franchise. Oh my god, I'm coming out with all the opinions here that are going to get people very angry.
What about the acting, though?
I don't know. I could take it or leave it. How much acting do they really have to do with a script like that?
What is up, guys, and welcome to the VisualWood Podcast, episode number 54. Okay. Did I land it? Did I land it?
I actually don't know whether you landed it this week. I'm not spying on your channel.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure it's 54. I was just joking. I was just joking. Anyways, guys, so much has happened we're coming back now after a week break, or should it be 2 weeks break?
Yeah, why was there no VisualWood last week, Matt?
Because I was moving and I had no internet.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, it's sort of not an excuse. Absolutely.
Upload it via 3G. I actually did suggest to Matt that we do it over the phone, but I think you took it as a joke, right? It was like a half joke, half serious from me. I just want to lay that on the table. I was being half serious when I said that.
But you have to pay for international calling, don't you?
Well, you can call through Skype on your phone anyway, so it's still free. Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe you're right. Maybe you can't.
Record through the phone. I feel like this is going to be a headache and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So, this is what happened, guys.
Tell us about the move. I'm so curious about it. I'm so curious what room you're in now. My previous idea of what your place was like has been shattered. That game we played all that time ago where I tried to draw your apartment, what I thought it looked like, it's all gone. I feel like we're in a new age.
Well, yeah, we are. We definitely are, because I should have showed the video before we started. Oh, it's fine. It's fine because
you did do a video.
I video of the old place. Old place. I haven't done the new place yet. No, I'm trying to set it up a little bit. I need to get some bookshelves.
I'm pretty excited about the old place.
I might want to build them myself because they're kind of expensive.
Handyman Matt. How much of a handyman? Oh, I got so many questions. All right, go. Just
all right. So that Friday, we signed the papers. They're like, oh yeah, everything's done, everything's ready to go. And Wooden Potatoes kept thinking like, oh, it's a scam, because I got really good loans.
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, like $30,000 is paid and forgiven after 5 years, and that cuts it from my mortgage as well. So instead of it being like a $86,000 house, it's more of like a $56,000 house, and I'm paying mortgage from the 56, and I got a really low interest rate. So it was like so much good stuff was happening.
It was unreal. When Matt actually got the news, the way he told me on Skype was he said, "Dude, I've been scammed." And I was like, "Is this true? I don't know." Lol, question mark. I would have been there for you if you had been scammed. I still think something might go wrong.
See, Wooden Potatoes is usually, Britishy, but there's some friend qualities in there. See, guys?
Have you checked for termites, water damage?
Well, yeah. Well, of course, we had
inspectors
in there from
but
way
maybe
before.
they were scamming you.
No. This is these are the same people who are giving me the money to buy the house. Of course, they're gonna be very serious, because if the house is messed up, they're not gonna give me the money. Why would they do that? They lose out on money with that. But what happened was, we signed the papers and we moved in immediately. So this is what happened. Okay, as I mentioned before, I lived in a very preppy,
small,
white, rich white,
W word.
A building, right? I said this before. The type of people who get scared of a black man walking out of an elevator. Like, oh my god, yeah, it was the funniest thing, dude. Funniest thing when that happened. So these are the same people, who are like, oh, you can't leave the door open because the AC is going out outside the building and blah blah blah, like crazy stuff like that. So, dude,
you're never gonna get over that. You've mentioned that like 4 times.
Listen,
the pod.
Listen. I have more stories.
I don't even
you want me
know
to tell
how
you
many
more stories?
All right, yeah, I want more stories.
All right, no. We're going to continue on. We're not going to stay too long on the house thing. All right, so we go in and we're saying we're moving today. Guess what we have to do? We have to pay a $125 deposit to use the elevator to move.
What? At your old place? Really?
Yes. Yes. There's some policy. I don't know if it's new or if it's been there still. But then, we have to pay them $25, or I think it was $25 on top of that.
Can I just ask, were you in the process of moving out, and then someone came up to you with a bunch of stuff in the elevator?
No, we told them that we're going to be moving today.
That's a mistake. You should have just disappeared.
Yeah, I that's what I said. I said we shouldn't talk to them at all, because I know they're going to have some type of stupid policy, because they always do. They have stupid policies. It's just like,
because they're white. Right?
Yeah. And you know what the lady told me? The lady was like, "Oh, you need. Oh, can you move out tomorrow?"
Is this the same
I was
lady?
like, "Hell no, I'm not moving." No, I didn't act all black. All right, I was like, "Listen, I'm moving today. You're not. I'm sorry, I'm moving today. I'll just go to Publix and get you a money order." But I'm moving today. And she was like, okay, but she wasn't going to tell me that I can't move. Please, who the hell are you talking to? Like, I'm moving. What are you going to do? You're not going to do anything. So what we did is...
I would never want to cross you IRL, ever.
Dude, nobody's going to tell me that I can't move out of my apartment because of some stupid policy. Please, I got a new house.
Wait, is that why you had to pay the $125? If you just waited a day, would they have been more accommodating and let you do it for free?
That's the policy.
Okay.
She was like, "Oh, why didn't you come yesterday to talk to me?" And I was like, we didn't know about some policy that we have to pay you. We thought we just had to have the elevator because there's an elevator that you can use that doesn't have any expensive glass or anything in it because these elevators are nice. And there's one that's like not so nice that you can use, and for moving and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is bigger, I'm guessing, right? So you can get
and we have to pay for it apparently to use it.
What was wrong with the stairs? Let me ask you that.
We're on the 4th floor. The stairs, I don't know. It would damage some of the stuff that we're bringing, like the couches and stuff.
Okay,
but we had a lot of bag. We put a lot of things in, like double bagged it, and brought it downstairs. But so what happened was, I was like, I'm moving, and she told me that I had to move by 8 o'clock.
Wait. 8 p.m. or a.m.?
8 p.m.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Because we're not supposed to disturb the neighbors or whatever. The same neighbors that bang music and pay off the security guard multiple times on New Year's Eve. Okay?
That's called a Christmas tip.
Dude, they pay off the... No, they actually say it. They actually say it on the flyers. We paid off the security guard. Okay? So don't complain about this music. So you either join us or don't come home.
No way. Really?
Yes.
Do you have a picture of one of those flyers?
I don't know if we still have it. Man, I wish I did take a picture of it, actually.
Yeah, that would have been
something
crazy.
really cool to see. Yeah, so I was already like, okay, calm down, Matt. Calm down. I'm about to go heathen up in this piece. And we went up. We started packing some of the extra stuff that we had.
Okay.
And just assembling the bed. We call for some help, and we start moving out. The security guard starts. There was this new security guard who follows the rules to the T, and she was getting so upset with us. She was like, "Oh, it's after 8 o'clock, and you have to stop moving now. Can you guys have to finish tomorrow?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, that's not happening."
Wow. So
I said respectfully, I'm not trying to get you mad or anything. I'd rather piss you off and move into my house now, and I spend a story about like my landlord, because we don't own the apartment. My wife's boss owns the apartment, and I spend the story like, oh, my landlord is gonna be really mad if we don't move out right now, and blah blah blah.
Did
just
you
to
buy
make it, yeah, it's for her, not for me, because I would have said no, I'm not stopping regardless. But if I say this, it would make her feel okay about me disobeying her. I mean, what's she gonna do?
How old is the woman? I'm imagining her to be like 70 years old and really nosy.
No, she's a young lady.
Okay.
A young lady, new security guard that came up. Clay wasn't there. My homeboy wasn't there. He's usually there at the night, but he's not there. But like we're moving out, like, and no one was complaining. No one was complaining. Why would they complain? Nosy. It's one day out of their lives, one night, and we're not even that loud. Huh?
Yeah. And it was only 8, right?
Yeah, we kept moving and moving and moving. Yeah, so we ended like around 11.
11?
Yeah.
On a weekday? Outrageous, I would have complained.
On Friday where everyone's out, all these people party, man. That's a party building right there. So one day, it's not gonna bother them that much. We're gonna be gone. Who cares? So we moved, and we moved into this nice place. Long story short, we got some more. I got some more guys with me because a lot of the girls, man, girls are strong as hell. Let me tell you, girls are always the best person for a move, best people for a move because they're you think they're like, oh, they just no, dude, like they pull out their muscles. I was like, oh my god.
It seems to me, honestly, my entire life, whenever I've gone to help someone with a move, all right.
Yeah.
This is going to sound terrible, but just my personal experience, whenever I've gone to help someone with a move, all the women in those people's lives are never around, ever. It's always like, oh, you're the guys, so you just do it. Like, that's just been my life the whole time.
And you know, like, none of the girls tend to mention that, right? In this whole crazy argument about, like, you know, oh, women should...
Oh, no, you just made it bad. Moving on. What are you doing? Jesus. All right, but the women were really strong.
The women I meet are kind of like they want to help, and they bring the couch by themselves without even asking me. I'm like, no, let me help a little bit. I feel bad because that's the way I grew up. I grew up was like, oh, I'm the man, I'm supposed to help, but no, the girls had it, man. The girls had it, and they wanted to do it. So a couple of the guys came later. And, you know, the guys are so unreliable. They came later, and they helped with the rest of the stuff, and we got stuff done real quick. And then we unpacked it all into the new house, which is a 4-bedroom, 3 full baths, backyard, and everything for like...
Wait. Say again?
4 bedrooms, 3 full baths.
3 bathrooms?
Yeah, so 1 downstairs... and 2 upstairs.
What do you mean when you say full bath?
All right, so we have half baths where it's only just a toilet and a sink.
Okay.
This one has a shower.
You have 3 toilets with showers in them.
Yeah.
And 4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
This place is a palace. Have you wait? Can I just get this right? There's probably 1 downstairs, 1 upstairs, and an ensuite in the master bedroom. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, and we got it for extremely cheap, man. With all the loans and stuff, like it's less than rent. It's less than rent. What can I say? Rent is usually what, like 1,000 something, maybe even more. And it's like half that. Like more than half that. It's crazy. Market's just always better, but like, man, it feels good to be in a house. It's fantastic.
Wow, man. So how are you using the space, the rooms? Because I talked to Matt a little bit about how I think it probably looks really empty right there. Because I know you've not been living at home for a long time now, but I doubt you have enough clutter to feel such a palace, right? Is this true or? How's it looking?
We need bookshelves. We need furniture to put stuff on, and we don't have any because most of the stuff that we had were kind of like stuffed. You know, but
stuffed what?
Yeah, like they didn't have a place. They didn't have a place for any of the stuff in this small area. It's crazy how much stuff you have until you move out. Yeah. But yeah, there's what's left because we unpacked everything except for like, you know, some things we're not using right now. Like I don't know, like my wife's crafting stuff and stuff like that because we need space to put it. We need like drawers and stuff, which we didn't have before. So we need to get like dressers, and I need to get a line of bookshelves for my room. But yeah, the rooms are pretty much empty-ish. But there's still like...
God, I imagine it to be a bit like a haunted house right now.
Nah.
Like your room, I imagine your room right now, wherever you're sat right now, is all souped up and really nice. And there's like, you've got a great little desk space and everything's all comfortable. It's warm in there. But then I imagine you opening the door into this long ass hallway and it's cold and it's grey and there's dust. And maybe the curtains flapping a little bit on the very far side through a thin slit of a window. And all the doors are like banging. And as you like peek inside them, it's just all dusty and empty and hollow. And then you go downstairs and there's a really nice living room and a really nice kitchen, but everything else is just like destitute.
Yeah, we need some furniture. We definitely need some furniture for stuff. It's not that bad though. But yeah, it's good to have your own space so I can record whatever I want.
Yeah.
in my little space now.
So what do you call in the room? Like a studio, an office, a workplace? I mean,
people keep saying a studio
decision.
because I have the acoustic panels that I built on the walls.
IRL people.
Yeah, the Comcast guys who came.
So they saw it and they were like, "Oh, you've got a studio."
Yeah, and I was like,
"That's cool, dude."
Yeah.
That must have made you feel like a right professional.
They were like, "Oh, yeah." It's like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I do some video editing and some other stuff and blah blah." And they were like, "Oh,
don't mention YouTube. Don't mention YouTube. Don't mention YouTube."
Yeah, don't mention YouTube at all. And they're like, "Oh, okay. You must be making the big bucks," because they see the house and they automatically think like I'm some rich guy.
Dude, like, what is that?
Yeah,
okay.
It's weird. It's weird because it's like we're not paying rich. Like it's pretty cheap. It's less than the rent that we had.
See, now what I'm expecting, Matt, is a load of hidden expenses to start procking up, and you find out you've bitten off way more than you can chew, and you get like evicted in like I don't know, a year or so.
That's not happening. I take it slow. I never go into a situation like that without being prepared. That's one thing about me. I've always questioned everything. I'm never like along for the ride wherever the wind blows. I'm never like that. My wife hates me and loves me because of that. Yeah, so I make sure everything's, in order. So, yeah, we're going to be fine. I need a car. Oh, my gosh. So the one bad thing about this place is that the area is a little wretched.
The area is a little wretched.
Yeah, a little wretched. All right. So I like nice neighborhoods. Okay. I like the nice grass. I like the nice white people running outside with their short pants and stuff. I like
chasing,
that type of
like,
environment.
Hoops with sticks. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the type of environment I like here. Yeah, we don't have like burned down houses like some areas in Georgia or anything like that, or grown men on bikes, or grown men pushing strollers with drugs in them. Nothing like that. But it's still a little wretched, and my wife has to take the bus.
Well, give me some examples. What's wrong with the area?
Okay, well, so one night we had to go to a silent auction for my wife's job, and so we got dressed up. We went out to the
Did you place any bids at all?
How say again? Oh no! This is for
why did I know that before you even asked?
Because she's one of the teachers. She's one of the lead teachers. So this is for the parents, because the parents have a lot of money.
Okay.
It's one of those preppy schools where the parents have a lot of money and they're teaching them like 20 different languages and stuff like that. Yeah. So the parents have a lot of money to pay for the tuition, so they do these silent auctions to help the school. So what they do is the kids make art, and the parents will bid on it.
That's what's being auctioned off.
Yeah, they're auctioned off.
Well, all right, be honest with me. All right, off the record. It's totally on the record, but I'm saying off the record. Was any of it actually any good?
Yeah, some of them are actually really good. Yeah.
Was there anything that was really terrible, and you were just like, "Oh my god"?
Oh well, yeah. There's a few bad ones. Okay. I guess art is subjective, right? Because we were just talking about that. You remember Terraria, where we were talking about that, where a little kid was like stamping around with their feet, and people paid like thousands and thousands of dollars for it.
Right? Do you mean Starbound? When I put all that crap up on one of the walls?
Yeah. We were talking about that. Yeah. Okay. See,
you can find that Let's Play series on.
Right. Like this one is not on that visual, but yeah. So while on the way there, we got. Just think of the classic. I don't know, when you think about wretched people, when you think about black people with their pants down and blasting music, that type of stereotype. Imagine that coming to life at the bus stop and on the bus stop. Like,
how far away from your house is the bus stop?
Like 2 blocks, 2 long blocks.
How I don't understand how you can have such a nice place in such a bad area. Is this just my ignorance or something?
No, that's just how Georgia is. Georgia, one street, there's like clean and nice houses, and then the next street will be like just straight up just bad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why the way Georgia is. Do you know why it's like that?
I guess because people try to improve the environment, what would happen is some people will, not some people, I guess, would it be the government? No. The people who control the houses, I guess you can say, they won't allow Section 8 people to come into certain houses, right? Section 8 is kind of like, you get paid from the government to live at a certain place. And they will push them out towards, like, another county. So they put all the people who can't pay for their monthly bills into a certain spot. And we're kind of borderline on that spot there. And that's where a lot of these people are at. So these are the people who don't have jobs. They just hanging out with their homeboys, banging that stupid music, talking about sausages and donuts, yelling out, rapping lyrics. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. I know some of you guys in the U.S. know what I'm talking about. That type of stuff. And they have no respect for anyone around them. They go up into the bus driver, try to get on the bus for free. All that type of wretched stuff was going on. It was just, it's, oh my gosh. It's just crazy. And you can't even, like, just last night, we were walking to Walmart because I had to return this wireless adapter that I bought for my computer so I can steal internet. Well, I mean, connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot. Connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot for Xfinity. There's one like right next to me. And we had missed the bus, so we started walking. We didn't see how far the Walmart is from us. And it's like 20 minutes away walk, and that's easy compared to what we used to do in the city. But there's like this drunk people like walking on the street, and there was this drunk guy trying to chase us.
Trying to chase you?
Yeah, like, hey. I was like,
what if
oh
you
my
drop
gosh.
something?
I was like, we had to walk around him. I was like, nah, babe, let's just go around and don't even look back. Like, if stuff gets serious, like, I definitely need to save it for a car. That's the next big thing. I don't want to. I feel like I'm gonna bite off a little bit too much if I get a car right now. So I'm just gonna wait. Maybe go hardcore in something. I don't know. It's either I go hardcore in some separate job or that I can do with.
See, now, either that or you could just get a gun for while you're walking around.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
I'd rather
a
have
joke.
a car.
Please do not buy a gun to protect yourself while walking around. See, I was telling Matt about a second job he could get where you can actually text Chinese people pretending to be their significant other. You don't even need to be able to speak Chinese.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 10 to 200 texts a day. You get like $1 or $2 in payment each day. How easy is that?
Dude, I'm down for that. I'm down. I'm pretty sure my wife would love that.
She could help you out.
So hold up. Do you text men too?
Actually, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just for guys texting girls. Or no, mate. Oh no. Actually, do you know what?
No,
just because
I mean the
have
men
so
will
much...
probably be the most needy.
Yeah. Because I have so little respect for men. I think it's probably when you're doing it, it's male Chinese people who want to look like they have girlfriends, exotic American girlfriends or whatever. So even though you're a guy, you would probably be pretending to be a chick. Look, that's exotic to some people in some places of the world. We all know it's not. All right, but it's to some people in some places of the world.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, okay? No, Matt, you're exotic. My mistake.
Yes, I am exotic.
You're so exotic. All this money, that wonderful big house with your studio, and do you have a garage?
No garage.
Damn it.
Sadly, yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing that this house doesn't have is the garage. But
What do you do
totally
with the
okay
other
with
bedrooms? I don't get it. Like, so one of the bedrooms is the studio, is it?
Mm-hmm. One of the bedrooms is the master bath.
Next one be a gym?
There's gonna be. I'm thinking about a gym maybe downstairs or upstairs is one of them. But I think it might be downstairs that we do because the downstairs room is huge. What's
your face cam couch gonna be like? You could set up a room to look really fancy, like just have a whole green screen for one of the walls, just an entire wall. Think of the crazy stuff you could do with videos with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think your wife would let you do that?
I'm gonna do the same since people kind of like the Tales of the Borderlands, how the way it was set up. I'm gonna do that instead, because that would be a little bit easier than hanging up my green screen or painting.
Well, you only have to hang it up once.
It's a pain in the behind.
Okay, all right.
Because it's a cheaper material because those things are kind of expensive. People overprice these green screen stuff. They just send you like a sheet and a dyed sheet with like these poorly made stands that kind of like tip over. Yeah, it's like come on, like I might as well just build these things by myself.
All right, yeah, okay, build it yourself. How much of a handyman are you?
I'm not much of a handyman. I just know how to follow instructions.
Okay, so you're winging it when you're gonna put up these shelves?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna wing it. I'm just gonna follow instructions. Like I said, I was thinking about buying some wood and then making it myself. There's a couple guides that I can, just like I did the acoustic panels.
Are we talking you literally just Google it and then go for it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might want to have one with like nice finish and all that.
Okay.
For if I could even find one, or I might Craigslist it, but I don't know about Craigslist. I'm not really a fan of Craigslist.
Why not? You get such incredible deals, meet such wonderful people, have such awesome experiences and memories.
Some people are actually pretty cool to meet, but some of them are pretty bad. They try to scam you and all that type of stuff. I got scammed once. And
really?
Yeah.
Oh, go on. You can't say that and then ignore it.
Oh, damn. I shouldn't have mentioned it. All right. So I was kind of stupid.
Wait. Is this really embarrassing? Should we not do it?
It's a little bit embarrassing, but you know what? For the sake of the podcast,
okay,
and everyone laughing at me, okay, let's do it. So I was going to I wanted to buy a 3DS at the time. It
was recent. Okay.
This is a while back. This is a while back when it first came out. Someone was selling it for cheap.
Uh-huh.
So I go and we meet up, and I see the 3DS, and what I thought was a 3DS, right?
Right.
And it wasn't. End of story.
What? No. What was the guy like? How did you think
it was these two young girls. Okay.
Oh my God. Were they younger than you? You got scammed by two little girls.
They were younger than me.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
I got swindled.
How much did you pay for the what was it in the end? I don't
get it. It was a DS Lite?
Okay.
I think it was a DS Lite.
So what? You just didn't open it up, or?
I opened it up and they didn't charge it because they knew I would see the difference. But they were so nice, and I was just like, like usually I'm very like, I question everything, but for some reason this time, I was happy. My mom came over, my little sister was over, from Miami. I was happy. Nothing can stop me. And
how were they being nice? Give me an example of how they were being nice.
They were just being like, very sincere. Like, here it is. Oh,
did they touch your forearm and ask if you work out?
Huh? No.
Did they touch your?
None of that. But I was already happy. Everything was going really well that week, and that I just got swindled, and that's what happened. But I mean, that's not the.
How did you react? What did you do at that point?
I was furious.
Okay.
I was so furious, dude. I was pissed. If I were to see those two young chicas again, oh my gosh.
Were they Latino?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And my wife is Latino too, so I was just like, she should have came out with me, but she was in the car.
What, you really think that would have stopped him, or do you think your wife would have just been like really aggressive?
No, she probably, because I've taught my wife, because my wife has gotten the same way as me, where I'm like, you check everything before you buy something. And I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I was like too distracted.
So you were just angry after this happened, but you couldn't do anything.
Yes, and then I snapped out of it. I was like, yeah, this is the world. So yeah,
did you sell that? Do you still own that DS Lite?
No.
Oh.
I traded it in to get the 3DS. I was like, that's the last time. That's the last time. I bought stuff on Craigslist still after that, but I make sure that I always test stuff. I don't know why I didn't do it that time, but it's just one of those stupid moments where I'm like, why didn't I test it like I usually do? But yeah.
Well, what can you do? Honestly, in that situation, you can't do that much if it's not charged. You can take their word. I mean,
but there's a difference. Like there's physical differences between it. But I never held a 3DS, so I didn't know what to look for at the time. So none of that was kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that was kicking in. So yeah, that's what happened.
Ouch.
Yeah, yep. So, what have you been playing or doing?
Oh God, do I have an answer for this week? I haven't really been playing or doing anything particularly different.
We could talk about the Guild Wars 2 expansion pack bet that we made.
All right, so okay, you said to me that you thought that I said on a previous podcast.
No, this is what you said.
This is not what I said, and we have evidence. We have video evidence of this. So don't challenge me on it, because
I will.
I can go back to it. Apparently, guys, I said over Christmas that there was going to be, over summer, that there was going to be an expansion this summer.
No, there's going to be an announcement.
Yeah, that's what I agree with you there, but you said during the week that I said there was going to be one. But
it's going to be announced. Yeah, we're going to be announced.
Be an announcement.
But there was no announcement. There was nothing.
Yeah.
There was nothing. And I said it was going to be next year, but I wouldn't bet on it because of the way how things were going.
You just think you were skeptical.
I was skeptical of the whole expansion pack. I was because after I looked into Colin Johansson's eyes, and I was like, expansion pack, and he looked at me, and I was just like, I saw emptiness. I was like, there's never gonna be an expansion pack. You guys are just gonna keep going on with this dang living story.
So where do you sit now? Are you still skeptical it will ever happen?
I feel like I want to be with you when you say that next year is going to be there's going to be an announcement at least.
Announcement, yeah. See, a lot of people are saying because season 2's wrapping up, maybe there'll be me and Matt were just talking about this before.
I wouldn't be surprised. To be honest, I would not be surprised.
Neither would I. I think the best we can hope for, the very best, and I think this is very unlikely, is that they'll announce it exists without any trailers or anything after this season. And then we'll finally get a trailer or something in summer. And it's like I've said before, it's because if they announce it exists, that's people's excuse to up and leave. And the only reason I think they might now finally announce it exists is because of the login rewards, and people want to stay anyway because of the login rewards and also the living world. But I don't think they'll do that. I think it exists. I really think it exists. It has to. I see some people like leaving messages like on Reddit and stuff where they're like, "There's no way this exists." Blah blah blah. It's like that's so wrong. There has to be one. Too many people working on that company. The team that does Living World is so small. What do you mean house expansion pack? Oh, you want housing?
Oh no. I'm writing on the doc. That was just gonna be the title. Okay. The title. I'm gonna mess with it. I just thought about it.
Oh right. Oh, for the podcast.
Yeah. Jesus.
I thought you were talking
behind
about like
the
building
scenes
a conservatory.
with winning potatoes.
Behind the scenes. Can you imagine doing a behind the scenes of this podcast? It would just be this one document, wouldn't it? It would be our like either 5-minute or hour-long conversation before the podcast,
right,
also included in the podcast, with this document, and then it would be like the 2 minutes we talk after the podcast. So we had a question a couple of weeks ago. Oh, we never gathered questions, dude. We're not doing questions today?
Oh,
forget about that?
Crap.
Then we had a question last week, though. Here's a question where people were like, how long do you talk after the podcast? I always feel bad after these ends, don't you? Because, like, we tend to be like, all right, cool, catch you next week. And then it's over so quick sometimes.
Yeah, because we do most of the talking before the podcast.
It's like eating and running, you know, where you go over someone's place and you have dinner and you literally, just as you put the fork down after you've had your tiramisu or whatever, you're like, all right, peace. See you later.
Yep, see ya. I got something to do.
Yeah, it's so rude.
Oh my gosh, you don't even walk me home to give me a little kiss, before I walk back inside of my house. Jesus.
Yeah,
Just
well,
leave.
look, I know you live in a rough neighborhood. I'm not going to risk myself to protect you all the way to the front door. Stay in the car.
The freaks come out at night. Let me tell you. I guess
I'm looking forward to the stories of like whatever is wrong with this house.
No. Well, I mean, I thought I had a leak. I thought I had a leak, but there's a little teeny hole in our bathroom tub.
Okay.
Like
in the bathtub.
Yeah. So I was bleaching the bottom because of course we're gonna clean it before we use it, and I closed up the hole so the water could like bleach the bottom. And the water just started seeping out and went all over the ground and went inside of the smoke detector and was dripping out everywhere at the bottom floor.
Oh no, that's really bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. We had a humidifier at the time because the seller left it, so we kind of used that to kind of dry up the place. But the smoke detector was making these like dead robot sounds. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a little bit freaky. So I had to unplug it because it was freaking us out. But yeah, you could see the water, and then we just like, okay, we need to redo the bathroom. My realtor didn't call me back after I told him.
He's avoiding you. He's avoiding. So what? You just have to buy a new bathtub, or is there more you've got to do beyond that?
I could clog up this little tiny hole. Or because I'm not gonna use it, I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna risk my water just building up down there.
Well, you should get a new one. Like, it's not even that there's a hole there; it's that the integrity of the tub is so bad that there's a hole has appeared.
Yeah,
it could appear somewhere.
I want to replace the whole thing, so I know that's gonna be quite a bit. And my wife's dad knows how to do bathtubs, so we want to do a shower one. One of those big shower ones that you can walk in. I like those a little bit better than bathtubs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of bathtubs much.
I imagine you to be a bit of a bath guy.
Yeah. I like standing up and, maybe have 2 seats. Nah, I don't actually like sitting. Do I like sitting? No, I don't like sitting.
Seats in a shower?
Yeah, it's not seats. It's like the walls come out.
That's an American
that's only
thing
in
right there.
Big, humongous bathroom. We don't have a humongous bathroom. So yeah.
But you do have enough rooms that you could knock down one of the walls and make a humongous bathroom.
We could make a humongous bathroom if we take over the other bathroom, because they're right next to each other technically.
Really? Do it, dude. Have like one of those prefect bathrooms from like the Harry Potter series.
When people come over to play some games, I want them to have a bathroom, and I don't want them.
They got the downstairs one.
I want them to go all the way downstairs just to use the bathroom.
What do you mean go downstairs? Aren't they downstairs by default?
Yeah, but all my stuff is upstairs, and I don't want them to.
What is this? You never told me. What's your down? We talked about your house so much this podcast. What are your downstairs rooms though?
One room. I don't know what to do with the downstairs. It might be a gym, and it might be something else as well.
So you've got what? A living room, a kitchen, and a dining room, and a toilet.
Mm-hmm.
A cupboard anywhere?
The cupboard? Yeah. There's stainless steel appliances and gas.
No, but are you? No. I mean like a closet. Sorry, not a cupboard. Do you know the difference between a cupboard and a closet?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the kitchen again. Yeah. I got a closet for the washer and dryer, which we need to buy.
Where you should be recording in, right? This is where you're recording this current VisualWood for better audio quality.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to
drop the ball there. Did you? Not interested anymore?
What, of turning a closet into a recording booth?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that. It's gonna be too much trouble, and I'm gonna need a laptop to go in there as well. And I only have one mic. Like, I'm not that. I don't got money like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna turn. As soon as I get my bookshelves, it's gonna sound a little bit more, I don't know, better in here. But yeah, it sounds good so far. Pretty good. I don't have that echo anymore in the background, which is also really good. But yeah, enough about the house. So, the Wii U. Have you ever played the Wii U?
No, I have never played a Wii U. I've talked to you about it before. I think it's cool. It's just I've never played one.
All right, so this is my first experience. Bunny Hop, George. I got invited over his house.
Yeah.
So I need to record some stuff for him for the Wii U stuff. Him unboxing the Wii U, and he got the booty games, the Bayonetta games.
Right. Okay,
him called the booty games. The Mario Kart 8, Smash Brothers. A friend, a fan of his YouTube channel, came over with a GameCube adapter. And I think that's it. Is there another game? Oh yeah, and it came with Super Mario Brothers.
What, new Super Mario Bros. Wii U? 3D World. Oh, 3D dude, World. I do really want to play that. That's the one with the cat costumes, right?
Really fun. Yeah, with the cat costumes. Really fun. Very hectic with 4 people. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. But it's I don't know, it's a blast, I gotta say. it makes me want to get one since they're so cheap. It makes me
Well,
really
you get the whole console just for that game.
No, well, I mean, there's other games that are good. Like Mario Kart was pretty fun, and of course Smash Brothers was pretty fun.
I forget. Does it play Wii games as well?
Yeah, it's backwards compatible.
Yeah, see, I would love to do that so I could play like Skyward Sword and stuff. There's a lot of regular Wii games that I'd love to go back and play. So it would be kind of cool to be able to just buy a Wii U and get like all of it at once. I mean,
Definitely.
how all the main series Mario games, the 3D ones like Galaxy and so forth, Galaxy 2, those actually are incredible games to me, but I've just not had much chance to play them. Usually on Dolphin instead. But so I don't know, but they're kind of expensive. I know you say they're cheap, but still.
What? I mean, the console is cheap compared to the other two. Cause
yeah, but it's not really a part of this gen, though, is it? Like,
it's not. Yeah, it's not really a part of this gen. And I should probably collect them before they get too expensive and rare and all that type of stuff. And I don't want that.
oh, no way is it going to be that like that, dude. They only came out, what, 2 years ago?
What? The
Tops?
Galaxy games?
No, the Galaxy games. They're not going to get rare either, though, are they? I bet they're still in print.
I hope so.
Yeah, there's no way they've stopped making those. Surely
They're just
not.
still full price, probably. Absolutely
Yeah.
full price. Mario games never go down in price. But
You could get it on Craigslist.
close your ears, guys who hate me talking about Nintendo. You might want to close your ears now. Okay? Overall, the experience of the Wii U was fantastic, but it's a dated console. Like, everything is a loading screen. It's just like the 3DS. Everything is a loading screen.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Unfair.
It is.
Where is this coming from?
Dude, it is. The games are fantastic though, which are way better pros than cons. But the updates though. Don't you know how on even on PS3 and Xbox 360, where all your updates come in one big pile when you first get the console, not with the Wii U. You have to keep restarting the console over and over again.
Well, sure, isn't this just because he only just got it, though? So,
you have to go through it. Yeah, but that never happens with any other console.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, once you've done all that, isn't it sorted?
I understand what you're doing. But it's bad. But as soon as you get over that part, the console is actually pretty good, and I actually want to buy it. I actually really want to buy it now because first of all, it's cheaper. And I don't know, some really fun games, you know.
Would you do Wii U reviews?
Yeah. I would love to actually play the new Zelda. I would. Have you seen a new Zelda? It's like open world. You seen a new trailer at the Jeff Keighley Awards?
Oh, I think I did a while ago. Wait, we're not talking about the Zelda that looks a bit like Dynasty Warriors, are we?
No. That's Hyrule Warriors. This one is the Jeff Keighley Awards. This is just called Zelda until they name it, I guess. It's an open world Zelda game, and it's looking pretty cool. I just hope it's not like the other 3D Zeldas where it's annoying to do the puzzles and dungeons. I hope.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the. I know I'm getting a lot of.
I think be careful because you might just be stuck in the clunky N64 controls, and those days are long over. They've done a lot of 3D Zelda since then.
Yeah, I have to play them again because I kind of dismissed them. I'm a 2D Zelda guy, and because I love, oh my gosh, Link Between Worlds is one of my favorite 3DS games. That's like the game that you buy when you get a 3DS, I would think. It's just a fantastic game for anyone, even people who don't even like Zelda should play that game. Like it's just a fantastic game. It's fun. It's creative. It makes you think and you feel satisfied with the puzzles. The puzzles don't make you feel like you're, oh, I'm missing this one thing. I have to go to another dungeon to do, or this is frustrating. Where is this eyeball that I have to shoot? I don't like that type of stuff. That's why I never played the 3D Zeldas. So I gotta try Majora's Mask. I feel like I don't want to touch her Ocarina of Time. Wait,
are you telling me you've never played Ocarina of Time?
No, I played them. I just never finished them. And I usually watched my friend. Like, I would play some and he would play some. I would play some, he would play. I watched my friend complete all of Twilight Princess. And that was fun to watch. Man. Yeah, he had to use a guide to complete that years ago. Like it was. I don't like that type of stuff. I want to figure it out by myself.
Well, you can do that. You might be smarter than your friend.
I guess. Yeah, I should give it a try. Don't take everything I say about Zelda 3D Zeldas with a grain of salt, because I need more experience with them to see if I would really get frustrated like I did back then when I was a kid. But I got frustrated, and I was just like, I don't like this. Give me back Link to the Past. Well,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think a lot of people out there, I'm not one of these people, but there's probably a lot of people out there, Zelda fans, who would say, your opinion is invalid. You can't have an opinion unless you play, like, Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Like,
which I would say is true. You guys...
It's like the height of the series for a lot of people.
Yeah. So I have to play it. Maybe I'll grab it on 3DS, or if they didn't make one for a remastered version for the Wii U, did they? Or the Wii? No, they didn't. They made one. I think they're porting everything. They're porting Majora's Mask just Majora's Mask for the 3DS, and they already ported Ocarina of Time for the 3DS.
Yeah, they're good to handhelds. It's like Super Mario 64 handhelds, not the main console.
Maybe I'll give it a try. I would love for Nintendo to actually make a way for you to capture footage without sending it to some guy on the internet, just to
some
put a
random
capture
dude.
card.
Yeah.
But whatever. Nintendo loves doing whatever the heck they want to do, so that's fine. At least they're doing really good this year. Holy crap!
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're doing really good. Like, they come out with all these games that people like.
Yeah.
Everyone's hyped about it. Like the
I swear, this year I have been marketed to so much just through word of mouth and friends to get a 3DS. There's so many games for the 3DS.
Oh, the 3DS is definitely worth its purchase. Like, oh my gosh. I still pick it up and play. Even I still have the same old games. Actually, I still haven't finished Yoshi's Island, but I guess I have been busy with yeah. It has the same charm. I don't know if it has the same grab though for me. For Yoshi's Island.
You don't be so mean about Yoshi.
How dare you? I have to play a little bit more. I only played the first level. But I've been trying to finish Kirby first.
Yeah. Okay.
Triple Deluxe.
Well, look, Matt. 3D. I know we don't have any questions this week, but we are running a bit over. We still got audio adventure and all sorts coming up.
Oh, audio adventure. Let's do it.
Do you want to do an audio adventure?
But
all right.
We're just kind of making up for last week, so
Okay, so a bit of a story. Now you're gonna see that. Oh, I've got a link I never sent you. Hold on, I need to get out of the Skype window. So the audio adventure this week, you've been nagging me about actually getting out of the house, right? About actually, doing one in the real world.
Right.
This is as good as I've got. Okay. As you can see there from the file name, it's called Ordering Subway. If you wanna accept that. So I'm already telling you what I'm doing. Okay. This is me and one of my brothers in Subway. Ordering a sub, obviously.
Why did you tell me?
No, because it was gonna be obvious. It'd be like, "Hello, welcome to Subway," and then they'd go off and do all this stuff.
Whoa, what was that accent? Whoa,
all right, that was the guy in Subway, okay.
Whoa,
but here's the adventure. All right, you have to guess based on like the extra things I buy with it. Okay, what sub I got. All right.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm assuming they have the same kinds of subs where you are as they do where I am. I get two for what it's worth, because one of them I'm getting for my stepfather, and I'm having the other one. So they're slightly different.
Sure. You're not getting them both for yourself. Sure.
Dude, they're foot longs, all right? They're huge. So yeah, that's the deal. And I've left a little bit in there, so you can have a bit of a listen. I cut it down as much as possible. There's big gaps of time while we're waiting for it to get like cheese and toasted and stuff. I did get it cheese and toasted. For what it's worth, if that helps you out.
You have to get it cheese and toasted, or
some you don't want, like the veggie patty one. You don't really want cheese and toasted.
Jeez, how many times do you go?
I haven't been to Subway for like a long time. I think this was my first Subway this year.
Yeah, whatever.
I still know what.
Right,
no, it's true.
Let's start.
Oh my god! No. We just cut it in the middle of the podcast.
What? Just randomly?
No, we say, all right, this is the adventure. Go.
And then your adventure starts, and you're like...
And he'll edit it out, yeah.
And you're like, hi guys, I'm in the...
Sorry?
Any other sandwich for you?
Yeah, I'm actually going to get two if that's alright. And they'll both be the same. Meatballs. No, I won't be on meatballs. Can I get 2? That's right. Yeah, so on one can I just have mayo and lettuce, if that's alright, please? On the other one I'll have lettuce, mayo, sweet corn, and then jalapenos, if that's alright. Oh, and some onion as well, if that's right, some red onion. That's brilliant, have a good day. Cheers.
Thank you.
Alright, and that is how you order a Subway. But what did I get?
Alright. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna get this.
Alright, well, no. Okay, you know me. Alright?
Right? You
Just
like
think
saucy
about-
things. Alright?
I like saucy things. What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying, you like saucy things. What was that meatball thing in the beginning?
That's what my brother got. He got a meatball marinara.
So you decided to add mayonnaise to
Yeah.
this.
Uh-huh.
So what you're saying is that no, they ask you if you want mayonnaise, so there's no point in even thinking about that.
No, they don't necessarily ask you. There's like loads of different sauces. There's like honey mustard,
And sweet onion.
barbecue, mayonnaise, garlic mayonnaise is one that
Awesome.
they have. I just
Okay.
got clean old mayo.
So is this something that comes hot or cold? Do they have?
Well,
to
I got
heat-
it. I got it cheese and toasted, so it was. Are you asking like the main filling?
The made filling is does it come like, for instance, the meatballs, right? They come
They're hot.
cooked, yeah.
It comes cold until you cheese and toast it.
Okay.
But it did have to be cooked once upon a time. You can't eat it raw.
Okay, what about the chicken and bacon ranch milk?
Oh yes, that was it.
My gosh, how did? Oh, dude,
You can
what
even
a
hear.
lucky
You can even hear the
guess.
chicken bit. Yeah, what a sub, dude! Chicken and bacon ranch. Oh my god.
I was like, it has to be bacon. As soon as you said that, I was like, it has to be bacon. Because you just love the most absurd stuff. You just sent me a picture the other day of that that pot pie thing that you.
Dude, that was like a weird pizza roll thing. Yeah.
It looked so huge when you sent me the picture, though.
I didn't eat that. I just found that online. That wasn't actually what I ate for dinner.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they look good though.
So what do you think of the toppings I had with, or the extras I had? Do you agree with it all?
Sweet corn, I'm down with
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
Jalapenos,
Lettuce?
how hot do you like stuff, man?
Well, no, that's not too hot. Just jalapenos. I didn't get like hot sauce with it as well and stuff. You know, chili sauce.
Oh, they
I
have
didn't go
hot
crazy.
sauce at Subway?
I don't know actually. Maybe it might be available. I've never actually stopped and asked them because I don't go there every weekend, as you seem to think.
You go somewhere every weekend because you always send me all these crazy pictures of, oh, dude, I'm having this like, ooh, this fries with lather on with some gravy with mashed potatoes and then pizza and then pepperoni sliced on top.
Yeah,
and then we're
that's,
just gonna smother it with ice cream, just smother it, and then we just pour caramel all around.
Yeah,
and let
that's
it
pizza
drip
poutine
and
dessert.
soak at the end, and you just love all the juicy, soggy fries at the end, savory taste. The UK.
Oh my god, my mouth is watering.
Jeez.
That will be the Matt special. I'm gonna when this podcast goes up, I'm gonna download it, isolate that little bit, make whatever meal that is you just talked about, and put it up as a cooking show of my own.
Oh,
Every time you do a cooking video, I'll do a really unhealthy cooking video. What do you think?
you have to show face cam.
No, my hands will be in
every-
it all over the place. I'll be like the how-to basic guy, yeah? So you see my hands constantly while I make this stuff.
I need to see that guy now. I have to see the how to basic guy. I just want to see how weird he looks. For some reason, I think he looks like the animator Oni. Because Oni is just a weird guy.
What? Okay. all
Yeah,
right.
just some white skinny guy who just makes stupid faces.
You know, I bet he doesn't appreciate being called weird. Just throwing that out there.
Really? Throwing eggs on everything is not considered weird. And touching
he
the
got, he
eggs
got really crazy
very
after a
softly
while.
with his fingers. That's not weird. I like it, obviously, but like, it's not weird, right? Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's probably the weirdest thing on YouTube. let's
Yeah.
be honest,
Well, dude, I've seen some weird stuff. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Weird. Did I send you a link? I should send you a link. I'm not gonna endorse it on the podcast. Anyways, movie club. Oh, okay. So, The Iron Giant. You've watched it, right?
Don't even be judging me. There was a week off, all right? Do you know when I watched The Iron Giant? A day after the last podcast we recorded. A day, all right? It's been a while for me.
Oh,
when did you watch it, Matt? Who left it till the last minute?
What do you mean?
Been busy moving house and stuff?
What do you mean?
Who's
You were
been busy?
online. I watched it when you were offline.
All right. You watched it earlier
I like
today,
it to
didn't
be
you?
fresh. You know.
You watched it earlier today. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I loved this movie. What a movie!
Yes.
Well, not 10 out of 10. It was so good.
The nostalgia. Like I was worried. I was like, please don't let the nostalgia like cloud. Because back then I really liked this movie, and I was like, okay, I was a kid back then. I'm gonna watch it now, and I'm gonna be looking for stuff. And I still loved the movie.
You find so much more stuff. You get so much more out of it. The first of all, okay, the animation in it's like sex for your eyes. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
There are moments. The lip sync is a little bit off, but oh my god, what a beautiful, the coloring in it. So, you know, some of the moments where he starts flying and it just floods the screen with light. It looks so good. And then I thought that a lot of the characters were really believable. I liked a lot of the writing. I loved that the kid had a really weird name, Hogarth, and then a character referenced it later. It was like, who the hell names their kid Hogarth?
Yeah.
The guy who was ultimately the bad government agency guy, he was awesome. I loved him as a character. At the end, he went like full on evil, right?
Yeah.
But he was cool. He was so cool.
No spoilers. Hey.
Well, come on. It's not a complicated movie. It's an old movie as well. Come on.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. See, in this movie, you didn't get in trouble about saying kill and dead. You know, this is 1999, okay? You know, no one's going to be like, oh, you're saying dead and kill in the movies. Like, everything is censored nowadays, you know?
Dude, I hate it when you go off on these tirades. I really don't think it's that bad these days.
Are you kidding me?
I think that's like
we
a standard
just complained
old
about it
people
the
thing.
other day. About them
Yeah,
saying...
but you got to be careful with stuff like that. You can't get stuck saying, oh, everything was freer and easier back when I was younger and all that kind of rubbish. No.
Because it makes me seem old.
It's just one of those stupid mentalities people get stuck in.
No,
I saw an AMA on Reddit where some girl was like, I was born in the 70s, a more carefree and happier time.
I'm not like that.
Whenever I see someone say something like that, I'm like, you're an idiot. Everyone thinks that about when they were growing up. It's because you were more carefree and easy at that time. It's not.
No, it is true. It is
social
true now,
change.
dude. It is true now. It's
It
very
changed
true.
with your generation, right?
Dude,
your generation.
watch a
was
kid
the
movie
special
now
one.
and tell me if they say kill or dead in them.
All right.
Find me
There's a lot
one
of
kid
animated
movie that
movies.
says that. One. And I'm pretty sure somebody would mention it. But most
I'm
of
sure
them
there's
you
loads.
can't. Most of them you cannot find it. This guy also made Brad Bird. He also made Up, another good movie, The Incredibles, The Simpsons,
with a woman having a
and
miscarriage and
Ratatouille.
ultimately dying in the first 5 minutes. But no, that's not
the
animated.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, what movie? Yeah.
He made a lot of good animated films. Directed. Directed? He directed these. Yes.
Whatever. They were good movies. The thing about the Iron Giant, if people that I really liked was it just had Cold War written all over it. I remember when I was a lot younger, my father telling me, "Hey, you know, there's more to this movie. There's more that meets the eye or whatever. You're missing meaning or whatever." I was just a kid. I didn't care. I remember specifically when I was a kid. You know that bit where he goes like. He just becomes all these guns and this crazy weapons and there's all the flashing lights and stuff and it's all going mental and he looks terrifying.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, the only bit of the movie that I liked was that bit. How crazy is that? Because it was the guns and it was the lights and it was the action and it was the flares. That was the only bit that I really, really ever looked forward to. And now I watch the rest of the movie and it's like, wow, you know, like they're showing how useless the whole duck and cover thing was. It's clearly set around the real world time of the Cold War and, you know, the threat of nuclear warfare. At every level you look at the movie, it's like, oh yeah, guns are bad, basically. It's brilliant. Oh, what a good movie. I seriously enjoyed so much of this. I'm really, really glad we picked it because I appreciate it on a whole different level now than I did when I was before. When it was just, yeah, he's badass, kill things. You know,
good. Oh,
Power Rangers Zords and stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk about all the good parts. Just go watch the movie, guys. Go watch the movie. It's a good one.
Well, okay. Before we forget, though, what are we watching next week?
Right. All right. So, have you heard of Mad Max?
I kind of want to watch Mad Max. Yeah, I think we've talked about this before.
But you're supposed to pick one, right?
All right, I picked Mad Max. All right, let's do it. No, I've been listening to the Terminator 1 soundtrack recently, and that's kind of Mad Maxy. And
So the first one. Should we start with the first one?
Yeah. Let's start with the first one. Some post-apocalyptic 80s action craziness, right? It might even be older than that.
I have no idea what it is. Like when I saw the trailer and people were like getting all hyped for it, and I'm like,
because there's a
I
remake,
thought it was
right?
a game or something. You know, I was like, oh, what is this? And then it's a series of movies. The main character plays. The main character is played by Mel Gibson. And I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
It
looks kind of cool. So yeah, I'm totally down for it. I think it's got like a big heavy emphasis on like gangs and like cars or something. I don't know. I can't really remember. But they are doing a remake, and it's been something on my list that I've kind of wanted to watch for a while. So I'm down. Yeah, all right. Mad Max, completely different to the Iron Giant, basically. But yeah, okay.
yeah, definitely. All right. Are we done? Have you watched any TV shows or movies lately?
Nah, not really. No, just not really.
No, I haven't had a chance either. This whole 2 weeks have just been hectic.
Do you want a riddle?
Okay. Oh, so this is
pretty
official.
Easy. It's pretty easy. All right, here we go. What has hands but cannot clap?
What? A doll. I don't know.
No. All right, that's a pretty good answer.
Hands but I cannot clap. I see you wrote depressing.
Yeah, that's my depressing outro that we'll do in a bit.
Oh,
that's
okay.
not the riddle.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Hands, but it cannot clap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It has a face, but it cannot speak.
What is this?
Yeah.
This is creeping me out. What is it? Please tell me something normal.
It is something normal.
What?
It's a clock.
It has a face that cannot speak. Oh.
Yeah, the face of a clock. I actually added the second bit on my own.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay.
What? What do you mean that's why?
Yeah, I blame it all on you. Oh
that
my
still
god.
Works.
Jeez,
that still works. That made it easier.
I had clock in my mind, and then but it could clap. It could technically clap when it gets together.
That's not a clap. That's just coming together and passing. There's no contact there. No contact.
How do you know if there's no contact?
Because I studied clocks in college. All right. So do you want to do this outro? Are we really doing this?
Oh, I thought let's randomly pick a question here. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
So, A.
By let's, I'm assuming you mean you, because I'm not on the questions at the moment.
That's okay. I'll get you involved. There it is.
Okay.
There's a Skype message right there. Okay.
Oh, because you don't want to read it. Okay.
What is this? Two questions from that. It's my understanding that you are big into anime. Is this true?
No, just that you are big. That's it.
You are big into anime. I don't know. For some reason, that sounded weird in my head. Yeah, I'm big into anime.
Yeah, well, keep reading.
If it is, then knowing what you know of WP, why I call you EP54? Which anime would you recommend to him?
There you go.
Okay.
That's the question.
One for WP.
You've already recommended me one, so,
Well, what did I recommend you last time?
Avatar.
Yes, absolutely watch that.
If you consider it a real anime, that is.
Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, all right, a real anime. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah. How much is there any fan service in it?
No.
Could there be fan service in it?
What you want one with fan service?
Yeah.
Kill a Kill. You'll love that.
Kill. Really?
Love that. Mm-hmm. It's all fan service. I know some people in this podcast love Kill a Kill, but I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Not with it. Kill a Kill. You're gonna love that, WP. You're gonna love it. If you love fan service, if you love bouncy jiggliness, that is good.
I was actually just trying to do
the animation is superb on it, man. It's fantastic.
The animation in general, or the animation on the fan service?
No, in general.
Okay.
No, Jesus.
All right. Do you want to do another question then, or are we good there?
If you could rename VisualWood, what would it be called?
Yeah, because we weren't very happy with it. Definitely weren't very happy with it.
What do you mean? You weren't. You weren't
love
happy.
the name.
I was
just say
happy. I was totally happy.
Matt loves the name. Names are important to you, Matt, right? Is that fair to say?
You
know, if you're doing a show, you're doing something, it's good to have a really good name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is like top tier in your eyes, isn't it? This is like
VisualWood? It's easy. It's easy to remember. Who forgets VisualWood?
Yeah, it's a pun. It's a bit of a joke in there. It's got a bit of both of us in there. His name comes before mine, so you know that asserts some dominance there.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, some VisualWood there, dominance. Yeah. So I was looking at the pie question here. Well, it's not really a question. Mathis was talking
that
about
guy's question though.
What would I rename it? It'll be you. You have to do that because I like VisualWood.
Why would I have to rename it?
Really?
No, they're just saying, well, what else would you like? What else would be a cool name?
No, it says 1 for WP.
Oh. All right, I would call it Wood and Potatoes Personal Podcast. All right? God. And Matt wouldn't be included in it at all. And it would be all about me.
A lot of people would enjoy that. A lot of people would finally, that stupid American, get away.
It's like Ricky Gervais. I really love the Ricky Gervais podcast. I love all of the radio shows and stuff they did. But really, it's not about him. He plays off of people and makes a particular person very funny. But really, I mean, I think it's so audacious to call his podcast the Ricky Gervais podcast, just because people would recognize the name a little bit more, when it's totally not about him. It's about the other two people he's with, or in particular, Carl Pilkington. It's ridiculous. I think it's incredible that someone could end up doing something like that. But hey, that's marketing for you, I guess. So,
yeah. It's like the Elvis Duran show, and it's not Elvis Duran. It's like 4 other people inside of the studio.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, you know, it's stupid.
Really weird. Oh, have you seen the Star Wars trailer?
Yeah, I saw the Star Wars trailer.
What do you think about the Star Wars? Are you like a big Star Wars guy?
Not really. I mean, I've watched them all a few times, but I don't think they're that good, to be honest, as movies. I get why some of the early ones were very good, especially for their time, but I don't think they're that amazing. I'm not actually that absorbed into the universe, so, you know, I definitely
like the universe a lot. I'm not as crazy as my friend owns like all the movies. He likes the prequels as well. He doesn't see what's too bad about them. He has the books and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't see what's too bad about the prequels.
Like, I'm not that much crazy in it. I do love me some Star Wars. I play every game that comes out, you know, especially the BioWare games back in the days. Mm-hmm. I played some of the the Jedi Academy games. I love those. Those are fun. And you could break them as well. But, I wouldn't consider me like I know all the universe and I've read all the books or anything like that.
What's your hype level for this then coming out?
I don't think it's gonna be I don't know if I'm hyped. Like, I don't wake up in the morning thinking about, oh, this is gonna be the best thing ever. I'm not really hyped for it. It's not on the level. It's definitely not on the level of Ninja Turtles, where I'm like, oh, they're gonna ruin Star Wars. I don't think Lucas is gonna break out into song or anything like that. You know, oh, you stole my heart. No, I don't think any of that's gonna happen. But the one thing that annoys me is the damn lightsaber. I know it's been oversaid, but damn, it annoys the hell out of me when I saw that. It looks cool though. I just feel like someone's fingers are gonna be cut off. But it might be used right in the movie, so I'm not gonna hate. I just think it's a little bit weird.
I heard one thing, that it was the guy who made that lightsaber had been tuned or made to be so strong it needed like extra exhaust or something, so then it had the two coming out the side.
But you know what I like? I like the feel of the movie. I like.
Oh, come on! You've only seen a teaser. You can't say that.
No. If this teaser is to show how the movie is gonna be done, like for instance the fighting. When you see the trailer, watch it again, you see how he takes out the lightsaber? He takes it out very fast. It's some movies these days, they tend to be very slow with the action, and I want a fast lightsaber battle. I don't want a slow one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to chill. No, I want something fast and like Force Unleashed type
Crazy
stuff.
gymnastics and stuff all over the
Well,
place.
no, I don't know about crazy
Basically,
gymnastics.
the original, the prequel trilogy.
But I feel like if someone's, they're trained in the Force, I feel like they will move a little bit faster than like a snail. It's like, oh, chill. No, I want to boom, 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 boom. I want to see some crazy like, I don't know, Jackie Chan type stuff, man.
But the thing is, if that stuff's good, but if it's constantly, then it loses its effect. Don't you think?
I'm not trying to ruin the movie here. I'm just saying I want some decent combat. I want the combat to look good. I don't want it to look like a TV show. You ever watch those TV shows that the fighting are just not quite there? It might be just the cinematography. It might be just the choreography is just a little bit. It's not quite there. It's just like you can see the hits and you can see that it's not really powerful and they're falling over on purpose. I don't like seeing that stuff, and I have faith that it will at least be decent and not be kiddie. I would rather to see some arms fall off, but that's just me. I'm a very gory guy, but.
I don't think I'm going to watch this movie unless Jar Jar Binks is in it and a main character.
Oh my God. Okay, so that is it. That is it for the podcast this week. We will see you next time. Yes, we will see you next time for the next VisualWood.
Bye.
It will be next week is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think they got that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it will be Christmas next week as well. Special guest surprise from someone next week.
Yeah. A guest who may or may not have a mouth to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Another riddle.
Oh, you could.
Go.
Before we start talking about balls.
Whoa.